Rippling and Deal. Both of these companies are HR software companies that are unicorns, each worth over $10 billion. In the tech space, they're massive companies, with Rippling coming out of Y Combinator and Deal being backed by Andreessen Horowitz. Rippling was launched in 2016 by Parker Conrad and basically offers an all-in-one platform to handle everything from hiring to IT to payroll. While Deal, on the other hand, was founded in 2019 by Alex Boisiz, which really took off during the remote work boom era. At first, they were just two companies growing pretty fast in the same space, but things started to get messy when their CEOs got involved. Rippling CEO Parker Conrad isn't necessarily new to any controversy. He was actually kicked out of his previous company Zenefits due to regulatory issues that forced him out. So Rippling was kind of his comeback child. Internally, Rippling really focused on fostering a strong competitive culture, and Deal was seen as the enemy. But on the opposite side, Deal was growing exponentially. By 2025, it had over 5,000 employees and hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. But with that brought scrutiny, right? Some ex-contractors accused Deal of misclassifying them. Then later there were whispers about possible violations of US sanctions related to Russia. And we'll come back to this in a minute. But by mid-24, the tensions really turned personal. Rippling announced a $590 million offer letting employees cash out some of their stock, but there was a catch. If you had left Rippling and joined Deal, then you were blocked from selling your stock. And that didn't go well with people. People were furious. A group of employees, ex-employees, even crafted a letter calling the move vindictive. And then soon, Rippling started to notice a few things that were really odd. Confidential information was getting leaked out. Deal recruiters were somehow reaching out to Rippling employees on their personal phones, numbers that weren't even public. Then a journalist had reached out with leaked Slack messages implying that Rippling had violated sanctions by sending payments to Russia. Of course, Rippling denied this, but the timing was very suspicious. And that's when Rippling came to the conclusion that there might be a mole within their company feeding information to Deal and maybe even the press. And in fact, there was a mole. And this mole, his initials was DS, and he was based out of Rippling's Dublin office. He wasn't an executive by any means, but he was someone with access to a lot of the internal systems. According to the logs, DS had searched for the word Deal on Slack around 23 times a day, and over 4 months had accessed internal files, sales decks, pricing proposals, and basically anything related to Deal. He even looked up employee contact info, which Rippling believed was passed to Deal for recruiting. It definitely was an insider operation, but Rippling wanted proof. So to catch the mole, Rippling set up a trap. In March 2025, Rippling's legal team sent a fake letter to 3 senior people at Deal, hinting that Rippling's employees were talking in a Slack channel called #D-Defactors. That channel didn't exist, but it was a bait. Within hours, DS searched for it on Slack and accessed the fake channel, and that's when they caught him. Only Deal's leadership had received the letter, so if DS went looking for that channel, it definitely meant that someone at Deal had tipped him off. With that evidence in hand, Rippling quietly got a court order in Ireland to seize DS's company phone.